What is up, you guys? Jim Roman here from the Internal Roots Movement, here with Guyett and Coach RT3, Rich Thurman III. We're actually having a really fun workshop. He's doing battle ropes and he's doing maces, and I don't want to talk any more about it. Let's let them talk about it.
Hey guys, yeah, so we're here doing, essentially we're doing a 5-hour workshop for Portola, and we just happened to meet Andrea, who owns New Healthy Bodies in Portola. Portola is kind of like way out in the middle of nowhere, and you wouldn't think that there would be enough people to fill a workshop, but by golly, she freaking crushed the workshop, filled it up, and there's a ton of rad people here that just want to learn and get better. And so my passion is teaching metabolic pathways. So really, how do you condition metabolic pathways like alactic for power, or lactic for strength, or aerobic for endurance? How do you train that? And then I get to use the tool of the battle rope, which forces people to step away from their normal box that we tend to paint ourselves in because we've been reading Bodybuilding Magazine, or we've taken this certification. And most of the studies that are done on barbell, they're done on bodybuilding, they're done on powerlifting, weightlifting, things like that. So you put a rope in somebody's hand and they have to basically relearn everything. So I'm teaching the basics of mechanical physics, force times distance over time equals power output, but then how to quantify that with a rope, and forcing people to step outside of that box, look at this fluid, dynamic, and underutilized tool in a new way so that they can learn metabolic pathway programming. And then I get the joy of joining Rich Thurman, Coach RT3, where he gets to go through a completely different tool and teach a completely different methodology or way to help the body improve and increase performance.
So I'm Coach Rich Thurman, and
Coach Rich Thurman.
The Coach Rich Thurman, also known as RT3 to most. I'm based in San Francisco, and coming up here to Portola has been great. Got an opportunity to meet a bunch of great, enthusiastic people who really want to learn, and that's really what we're here to do. I consider myself a teacher. I've taught at all levels of education, from elementary school all the way up to the collegiate level, and I've been a coach for years. I approach Steel Mace coaching from a strength and conditioning perspective, and I also take it from a body-centered approach, which means that if you make the body work properly, then you can make any tool work properly. It just so happens that I have a passion for the steel mace and I enjoy it. There's not a lot of research out there about utilizing the steel mace. Most of it's anecdotal. So I get an opportunity to do a little bit of research and dig in and help other people understand how this may apply to their athletic training, as for professionals all the way down to children, as well as helping them understand what type of feedback they can get from the offset load of the mace with their body, as well as how they can program complexity levels in order to achieve specific results. And so my passion just so happens to be with the mace as a tool, but I do enjoy using lots of different other tools. I pull in from a lot of different ideas and concepts around the fitness industry along with my own, and I package it up nicely for this 5-hour workshop. We kind of just scratch the surface and we give people just a little bit of what they can take away and take home and get started. And then for my more extensive workshops, 2-day workshops, you get applied information that you can then just take and start to build your own practice as well as the practice of others around you. All right?
So, thank you guys very much. I gotta say, if you ever have a chance, check out these two guys. Absolutely go do that. It's phenomenal. We're having such a great time at this workshop. Renee and me. She's behind the camera right now, but you can't see her. It's all right. We're having a wonderful time. These guys know their shit like you wouldn't believe. And you can totally say that. It's all right. My golly. Oh, gosh. Yeah, these guys are freaking awesome. So if you ever get a chance to come train with these guys, absolutely do it.
And we just want to thank Renee and Jim for coming out here, filming, talking, and setting this up from a creative perspective, and just giving us the opportunity to share on your channel, right? And kind of share the love, because hey, coaches and coaches and coaches, also teachers and teachers and teachers, and we all learn from each other. So thank you so much, Jim. Appreciate it.
Yeah, but bring it, baby.
Thank you, brother.